Right, hi everyone, I'm Lightweight Val. Welcome back to another episode of Red Dead Redemption 2. Hosea is badgering us for an answer. He's just asked at the end of the last episode if we would like to go fishing or not. Let's do that. Let's see what this is about.
Sure, why not? Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I
We've got
don't
some
like this place.
actual fishing
Okay.
to do.
Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Alright. So, where's my horse? Horsey horse. Come on, girl. Oh, they're good horses, aren't they? Look at them all coming together.
All right, gentlemen, follow me.
I'll follow. Let's go do some actual fishing this episode. See what this is about. This should be sort of something I'm hoping vaguely interesting.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur. Lonnie owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
I'd agree. I concur. Trelawney. I'm not familiar with Trelawney. Have we met him before? I'm not really sure.
So what Trelawney said about those bounty hunters? What you think?
I told you, I've had bounty hunters after me for years. When was the last time I didn't have a price on my head?
Seems a little bigger now, Dutch.
Super agents. It's just Trelawney over-egging the pudding like the showman he is. Unless there's a new breed of special man I don't know about.
So, do nothing?
Not until I've thought it through. Interesting about those two families.
We'll look into it.
Good. Like I said when we set off, just start turning the soil. Low profile.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Cool. Ah. Well, where the hell are you going? What was that horse just doing? That was not me. Just veered off to the left there. I guess it got narrow or something. There we go.
Coming past.
Go on.
Let's just see where we're at here. So he's taken us. So camp's down here. He's just basically taking us up here to the end of edge of Lemoyne. I'm going to do a little bit of fishing here. Okay, let's take a look.
Saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Oh, interesting. What are you doing, horse?
Yes, over there on the shore.
Ah, this is where we rode. We rode past here when we were chasing the family or whatever it was we were doing before we got to
I'm
camp.
sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Watch it.
You got a problem with that horse?
No. You got a problem? Alright, what are we doing? First one?
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
I
What
guess
about stupid luck and
it's something
good
we have to...
fish?
Okay.
That'll do too. Get us a bit deeper.
Oh, there we go. We've got the map marker. I'm going to change this map. I did a video on this, by the way. If you're interested to see this and some other tips.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Bigger mini-map. That's better.
You won't catch much without a rod.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. Quick,
Should
quick.
really come
Just
here
tap
at
it.
dawn
Okay.
or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like a
Sturgeon. Okay, lake lure. So lure fishing. Lake lure attracts a medium and large size fish. So down to select the lake lure. Okay, release to equip the lake lure.
What's wrong with good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
I've got my...
You got a bite there, Arthur. That's
There we
on the
go.
hook, Arthur.
Got my vibration turned off on my thing, so I need to watch the rod and the line for when I've got something hooked.
Okay, that was a bite. There, hooked him.
I found when I was playing, doing lots of videos for Ghost Recon Wildland, I was having lots of issues with
Got a
my
bite.
wireless controller,
There
which
we
I've
go. Ah, I should have
cabled
had that
up,
one.
getting disconnected, and discovered that it was the vibration. So I just disable the vibration completely now, and it's all fine. Oh, so every time it splashes, you've got to pull it to try and control it. It's going to the right, so pull it to the left, and then when it stops, you can do the reeling. If you're wondering, I'll do a separate video on how to do the fishing and the reeling and stuff. If you keep
Something's
losing your
nibbling.
fish,
Got one. Damn it, I lost him.
yeah, avoid that problem. Oh god, it's just so slow to rotate and reel in. Come on, it's nearly here, it's nearly here. I've got something. You can see it. Oh, it's splashing. Pull it to the left. There, it stopped. Okay, let's reel it in, reel it in, reel it in. Nearly got it, nearly got it, nearly got it. There we go.
Look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They
Pull
can grow a
down
lot
L
bigger
to
than
drag
that.
the fish towards you.
Mullet
Okay, cool.
told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Ha! Got ya!
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with
There we
3
go.
beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Trishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Nice, you hooked him.
Now, much quicker. There we go. Much quicker to reel it
I
in if you
used to
take
go
your
fishing
thumb
with this
off
feller back in
the
the day.
analog stick
Wesley,
and use
his
your whole
name was.
hand. Resting
Real
the...
miserable bastard, but he
There we
loved
go.
to
That was
fish.
much quicker.
We go out all the time. But
Nice fish.
one day, we were river fishing
Yeah, we'll
when
keep
we
that.
see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows
bit
his
more.
head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, Wesley, that was nice of you. And he replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
You got something biting, Arthur.
You hooked him?
Yeah.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night
Yep.
until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
Yeah, it's some spirit, though. Never
Man, stop.
lost the puppy in him. Right to the
What's
end.
the bird?
You know, I remember us saying how
Okay,
Blackwater
go,
was
go,
the
go.
furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try
It's
to
a little
head
bit
west,
easier with a
further
control
east
freak,
we
because
end
there's more
up.
to grip.
We had all
Oh,
those
oh,
safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
And go, go, go,
I
go,
liked
go.
it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow
There we
the
go.
desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and great
Earning
plains.
good,
We saw when we
earning
went
good
back
health
from
with this. Let's
Sean.
do one more.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later.
I think I
Last I
might
knew,
have
she
one.
was still outside Philadelphia.
There we go.
I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye.
Blind.
I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur. Not bad, Arthur.
Oh, hey, did it in two. That was good. I think I'm getting the hang of this. How much more of this do we have to keep doing? I'm going to keep all of these fish.
That's a keeper.
There it is. More health. Oh, the satchel should be full of fish now. We done unequipped fishing rod. Okay, there we go.
I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
I agree.
Already? You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea.
It
Could
is
be
a good
useful.
idea.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That
Yes.
was fun. Thank you, boys.
What's that? Camera all over the place. Sorry about that.
Yes.
How about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says, wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was
This is
pretty
good. So we've got a boat now. We keep this at
What
camp.
song we
Means we
should
can take this. We're going to go do
Look at us.
big old
Free mariners.
legendary fish.
Of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this round, 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 round. We care not for the martial men that do our state's disdain, but we care for the merchant men who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up, ground up.
You know, we should not let the folks back at camp think I'm there too.
Oh, they got a sense of humour. I like it. Here are we, nearly back now. That little pontoony bit, or pier, I guess. Looks like it's about us. I think the boat's steering itself. Feels like it's steering itself. Maybe that's just my bad steering. We're pretty close to the shore now. Let's get inside this yellow bit. There we go.
All right.
Very nice.
Well, I mean, we're gonna be okay. I know. Well, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
You taking the
I'll give
view.
these fish to
I'm
Pearson.
gonna... Yep. Go give these fish to Pearson. So where the hell do we do that?
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried. What do you want?
Don't be like that. Just a few bucks, and I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that.
Yeah, leave me alone, Uncle. Looks like Pearson's closed right now. Yeah, so we can't take this to him just... Oh,
I've had quite a time of it, gentlemen. Mr. Pearson!
Oh, is he getting him out?
Pearson, look what I've got. Fish! Look where you're
Mr.
going.
Matthews! Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the horn,
Oh God, he's got a story.
stalked us
I thought he might be opening up. Apparently not. But we could have some of this chow here. A little bit of stew down us. Yes. Stew is open. I've really been after stew. Haven't played this game. It does look really tasty. It seems appealing. Not sure why. There's a Brazilian stew called a feijoada, which is a whole load of different cuts of sort of pork and beef and stuff, or mainly pork, in a black bean stew that's absolutely delicious. I could really go for some of that this winter. Oh, Jesus, Uncle.
You smell. It's cologne. It's liquor. It's cologne from Cologne, Germany. Oh, I just had a few nips, Arthur. I'm not drunk. I'm just happy. You know, you ought to try sometime. Drinking? Happiness. Try happiness. Just a little, huh?
Okay. Thanks for that. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this episode. I mean, it's just been some fishing, but it's been useful to get the boat, and now we can fish some bigger fish and maybe go out and do the legendary... Oh God, what now?
You okay, Mary Beth?
Just great, but I nearly got killed back in town. They caught me robbing from a store, and I ran for my life.
You weren't followed here.
Arthur Morgan, of course not. Who do you think you're speaking to?
Good girl.
Alright, before anyone else starts speaking to me... Oh God, look, Pearson's open now, seriously? Right, we've got fish to donate to camp. Let's get this over to him.
Await your offerings, Mr. Morgan. All right, Pearson. Looking pretty well
There you go.
stocked now.
How are you?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of extra stuff here. Not sure that I need all of it, but I'll probably hold on to it. Got venison meats. We got wolf heart. Help yourself.
Might as well make some money off it.
Gristly mutton. You can have them. I'll keep all the best cuts for myself. You understand, I'm sure. Yes. Keep all that. What have we got here? Bullhead catfish. How old is that? You can have that.
Might as well keep the reserves as full as we can.
It's true. Cool. Alright. That's Pearson done. We've done our donation. Feel good now. Anyway, had our stew, done the donating. Guys, I'm going to call that a day. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. As I say, it means that we can take the boat, we can go and get bigger fish, we can even get the legendary fish things. So that's pretty cool. Look at this view. Dutch ain't wrong. We did find a grand spot for a camp. Just sit and admire that for a little bit while we close out this episode. Guys, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave a like down below. If not, leave me a comment and tell me why. That's always useful. And yeah, consider subscribing, hitting that notification icon to make sure that you don't miss any more of these episodes. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.